If your videos aren't getting views, it's probably not because you're missing something complicated. It's usually because you're not doing a few very simple things consistently. And I learned this the slow way. I used to think successful creators had some secret strategy or some hidden trick that I didn't know about. But when I actually started paying attention, properly watching what they actually do, I realized something. They all do the same core things over and over again. And once I started doing these things myself, my videos genuinely started performing better. So I'm going to walk you through those 5 things every successful creator does. And one thing I try to focus on every time that I upload, because if you fix these, everything else will get easier for you. So the first one is this. They get to the point immediately. And I mean straight away. No long, hey guys, welcome back intro. They just get straight into it. I didn't realise how important this was until I started looking at my own retention graphs. People were always leaving in the first 10 seconds, maybe 20. Not because the video was bad, but because it was just too slow. I was easing into it, and viewers don't wait for that anymore. Now I try to start every video with something more direct. Something that makes you think, okay, I actually need to hear about this, instead of, oh god, this guy's talking about himself again. And even now, I find myself slipping into this sometimes, adding extra context that doesn't need to be there. And every time I remove it, the videos always perform better, so I just do that now. If your videos feel slow at the start, that's probably hurting you more than you might think. Second thing, they make one clear promise and they actually stick to it. This one changed a lot for me once I realised. I used to try and fit too much into one video, multiple ideas, different angles, extra points that just didn't really belong in there. But what happens is, your video loses focus. The viewer doesn't really know what they're getting anymore. And when you watch successful videos, it's always very, very clear. You click for one thing and that's exactly what you actually get. Nothing extra, nothing confusing. And I've found that when I keep my videos focused on one idea, again, my retention goes up a lot because it's just easier to follow. It's easier to stay engaged. So now before I film, I always ask myself, what is this video actually about? If I can't answer that in one sentence, I know it's not ready yet. Third thing, and this is a big one, they constantly re-engage you, but not in like an obvious way. But throughout the video, they give you reasons to keep staying. Little moments like in a second, I'll show you this exact example, or the next part is where most people get it wrong. I didn't do this at all when I started. I'd just talk. I'd just blurt out information without any kind of interest. And there was nothing to keep people pulled into the video. I think about this a lot more now. Obviously, the first 30 seconds is important, but then every 20 or 30 seconds, I'm trying to give people a reason to keep watching. Not in a forced way, but just enough to keep some momentum. And when you do this, your videos will get better retention. And they might even be a bit longer, which can help you these days. So as I've just said, this next one is probably the most important. Successful creators cut the boring parts relentlessly. And I'll be honest, this is something that I still work on all the time, because when you film a video, everything feels important to you. You remember saying it, so you want to keep it. You've got that kind of investment in it. But the viewer doesn't really care. They only care about what's useful or interesting right now. So now when I edit, I try to be much more ruthless. If anything drags, I cut it. If it feels slow, I tighten it up, even if I like it. And every time you do that, the video will improve, because tighter videos is better retention, and better retention is more reach. Number 5, and this is the one that ties it all together. They think what happens after the video ends. And this is something I completely ignored at the start as well. I'd just finished the video and that was it. It would be standalone. It wouldn't, link to any other content. But now I realized that that moment matters maybe more than anything else, because YouTube cares about what people do next on their platform. Do they leave or do they keep watching? And I try to guide them into one of my videos now. I'll mention another video related to another topic, something that makes it easy to continue, because if someone watches one of your videos, then another, that's a strong signal. That tells YouTube your content is keeping people on their platform. And that's what gets you pushed in 2026. So let's bring this all together, because this is the part that actually matters. None of these things are complicated. There's no secret tricks here, but almost nobody does all of these consistently in every video. And I didn't do this either. I'd do one or two, forget the rest, and wonder why things weren't improving video over video. But once you start to stack these ideas, the strong start, very clear ideas, trying to re-engage people, keeping your editing clear and tight and quick, and just giving them something to watch after, your videos will just work a lot better. They'll feel better to watch. And when they feel better, people will stay longer. And when people stay longer, YouTube will push your videos more. That's the loop that you have to keep refining. Every video, I'm trying to do these things a little bit better. But the reality is, it's quite difficult. And growth doesn't come down to a perfect video. It just comes from improving these things over time. So if you want to take this further, the next thing you should focus on is how to actually increase your retention across the entire video, because that's where the biggest gains usually are. Thanks for watching.